I am Jesus who you are prosecuting. It is hard for you to kick against the pricks. Now, understand how Jesus introduces himself to Paul. To Saul, he said, I am Jesus, confirming his identity that, yes, it is me whom you are battling against. Yes, it's me whom your mind is wondering. And he says to him, whom you are prosecuting, saying, you're not prosecuting the people you believe, you're prosecuting me. You're prosecuting the one whom you was looking for, whom you was seeking for. You are prosecuting him now. Isn't it hard for you to kick against the pricks or the gods? He said, isn't it hard for you to keep on battering yourself time in and time out? You're battering yourself. Imagine a person standing in front of a brick wall, kicking it. Your feet would get tired after a while. And to you unbeliever, you are wearing yourself down because there are too much proof around. We got holidays at our Messiah. We have Christmas and Easter after him. Many may say, well, these are pagan holidays. Well, these are days that we remember him on and we celebrate it. There's too much proof that our God is not real. It proves too much. And you're battling yourself and you're dividing yourself and your mind is causing you to ignite your hatred towards Christ. But he said, I want to use that to bring you to me. So he trembled and stunned and said, look at the defeat. Paul's mindset that Christ is not real is now defeated when he says this. Lord, what do you want me to do? It shows defeat. As Christ saying to the disciples, rise up and let us be going, for my betrayer is at hand. Arise, go into the city and be told what you must do. Now you must follow me now. Division in the body. Paul's eyes were open, but he could not see. The reason why Paul's eyes are open and he cannot see, the eyes opening, it represents that Paul in him had some kind of belief that Jesus was real, that he was the Messiah, even if it was 0.1%. And the eyes closed, his eyes being blind shows that Paul was still blind, completely still, even those eyes were able to remember. People who are blind, their eyes are closed like this. So Paul's like this, but he can't see. Division is in your mind. Okay? You're trying to fight the possibilities and the thoughts that Jesus is not real. But he is, and indeed he is real. I understand that you can't come to terms with it. But sooner or later, as Paul did. So we need to understand that this battle is inside of you. Now, we had the church with division in it. There should not be no division in the church. If the church is unified, we're all on one accord. Do you not know that we can help the unbeliever who has division in their mind? That we can help the new Christian or the baby Christian who is trying to figure out their identity, and we can give encouraging words to the experienced Christian to keep up the fight. But if the church is divided, the experienced Christian has no one to edge him on, to push him on, to encourage him. He only has himself. God can use many different things, different ways to encourage people. But one of the best ways to encourage people is to give them someone who has experienced their problem or who has insight from God. But where there is none, this experienced Christian will fall, or it will take a lot out of them and they will defeat it. The church needs to be unified and not divided. For when the church is divided, the experienced Christian, the new or baby Christian, and the unbeliever has no one to help them. Division in the body is not needed. It's too much now. Corinthians was divided from the first chapter of the book. Yes, we have our own opinions and our own views of scriptures. Yes, it's fine. We all different people. All have our own minds. No one person in this world is alike. But we need to be unified in the church so that we can encourage the experienced Christian, that we can help the new Christian find their identity and tell them that it's all right. You're one of us. And that we can preach to the unbeliever and show that even in their hatred towards Christ, we love them unconditionally. Yes, to the experienced Christian, to the new Christian, baby Christian, and to the unbeliever. Yes, you will have division. Yes. In your mind, yes, God will allow division to come for you, experienced Christian. He will allow division to come for you. But it's your job not to let it get out of hand. Why? You need to speak words that God's put in His Bible for us to speak. When Satan comes up against you, when your enemies and your haters rise up against you, God has my best interest in mind. Until you new Christian or baby Christian, God will